All right, so you want to see the beginning of the game?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's close this down. Farewell, whatever this town was called. All right, we're gonna quit out to the main menu. Confirm. I'm gonna double check and make sure my flux screen dim shit is off. I don't know if that affects the stream or not. Did you ever use that program?
Yeah, I have
Flux?
it on there.
Yeah, I love it, man. It totally works. Like,
It does.
I can be staring at my computer playing games for like 4 or 5 hours straight and go upstairs to go to bed and just fall asleep immediately. And
Yeah,
if I don't have it on, I'm just awake for like an hour afterwards.
yeah, I mean, I work from home, so it's like I'm staring at a computer all
All
day
day.
long.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right, I turned it. It actually should be a little brighter. It looks like it changed in OBS. I don't know how the stream. It looks about the same.
And I'll tell you if it looks like it changes or something.
Somebody came into the Twitch scat, the Twitch chat, the Twitch scat. It's the same as the Twitch chat.
Because it says you're playing No Man's Sky.
Because I didn't edit it. That's fucking funny, man.
I mean, it's no, but
Kinda.
yeah.
RimWorld.
Man, yeah, there's already a Project Fallout for RimWorld. That's crazy.
Yeah. RimWorld.
I saw today you have Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Yeah.
There's like a new mod for that came out today where it's like GTA 5 Redux, where they've just changed you've like completely re-implemented the physics system and like all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get this. Like, I'll actually probably sit down and play Grand Theft Auto 5 now.
Yeah.
I just my attention span on those games is just horrible.
I like the story part of that game, but every once in a while you just bump up against a mission that you just don't want to play.
Yeah.
I wish you could just skip it. I wish there was, some games where one of the options is, just tell me a story. Like, I just want to play through this game and see it all. I think Mass Effect does that. I think that's a cool option, but I wish that was like I just don't want to see this part kind of a button,
Yeah.
All right.
Or even I don't want to do this mission, and maybe there is some sort of repercussion to not doing that mission.
But you can still, just go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've tried this like 10 times, and I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah. Call of Duty was great at that. All right. So here's the beginning. Choose your scenario. Crash landed. 3 crash landed survivors. The classic RimWorld experience. The rich explorer. 1 rich explorer out to experience the universe. Lost tribe. 5 lost tribes people attempt to rebuild. Those are your 3 starting points. I have played nothing but crash landed up to this point. So we could try.
Banker from Boston, that thing, man.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. People called you crazy for leaving your glitter world home, but you always yearn to explore the stars outside the Neuro Simulator. Now you're at the end of your long journey in crypto sleep, landing on an unknown rim world to see what it's like. Your faction will be a colony with 1 person. I will start with research gun turrets turned on. I will have 2,000 silver, 30 gold, 40 packaged survival meals, 40 Glitter World medicine. Glitter World sounds fabulous.
You're right, quite literally.
30 components, a charge rifle, a random pet, 450 steel, and 300 wood. All right, let's do that.
I like that you basically could build 4 walls until you're got to put a bunch of turrets up.
Yeah.
At the very beginning.
Camp out, man.
Yeah.
So then you have the AI storyteller choice. This is kind of cool. So
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this.
yeah, so Cassandra Classic. Cassandra creates story events on a steadily increasing curve of challenge and tension. So it gets harder the longer you play it.
I like the Iron Flux looking art style to this kind of.
Yeah. So then within Cassandra Classic, you can choose a difficulty level. So that last game we were just playing, I believe I had set it to rough, which is supposed to be normal, and that's some hard fucking shit. So previously I did some challenge on a game, but that one ended in fucking, what was the event? Toxic Fallout. And it said, yeah, like something has exploded and it's basically raining radiation down on the entire planet. There is no escape except indoors. So I had 2 guys left in my. Actually, I think a couple people died because of that event. And then I'm down to 2 guys, and at that point, I finally figure out I just got to lock these fuckers indoors because I had tons of food, and they were doing fine. But we got raided like several times during this shit because when the toxic fallout happens, it said can last anywhere between 3 to 30 days, and it was going on forever. Like it would not break. So yeah. Anyway, so you can choose that. Cassandra Classic. The second one is Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe gives lots of time between disasters to relax and build your colony, but beware at high difficulties, she'll hit you as hard as anyone. She'll hit as hard as anyone. And then the last dude is Randy Random. Randy doesn't follow rules. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make a story or triumph or utter hope. A story of triumph or utter hopelessness. It's all drama to him. So it's just, there's no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. A random number generator just picks events out of a hat and throws them at you.
I would be interested to see like it's kind of like a behind the scenes of this particular system.
Yeah.
And like how, if there really is like a coherent story that those other 2 AI
perform better than Randy Random.
Right. I mean, It's like he doesn't care about a story, but like, what are the even potential outcomes of the other ones?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do Cassandra.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot better time.
And I'm gonna do some challenge because Ruff was kicking my ass, so we're gonna take a break. We're gonna hit next. I'm gonna do a large seed. And then there's a seed word. You can type any word in this box, and it will generate the world based on that word. You can also click the randomized seed button until you find something you like, which is what I've been doing. Shigaroo, sheep, hill, MJ, trout, fisherman, Trotto, blacksmith.
Wait.
Let me know if you hear if you got any ideas.
Well, give me 1 second.
Sad. Fernanda. And so once you hit the randomize button, you can't choose the one that was just there. So if you hit that button, you're giving it up. But you can type anything you want in.
You can type anything you want.
What do you want? How about smoking titties? No.
Do the number 8.
8.
AWM.
AWM.
I just looked up RimWorld seeds.
All right. 8.
Just like
AWM.
AWM.
All caps?
No, lowercase.
All right, hold on. Let's make sure. I don't know if that's a thing, but
yeah, who knows?
all right.
I loved
Generate.
just like random Minecraft seeds. Looking up. Yeah.
I found out. And I don't know if it was version specific, like if you would still get the same level and spawn point or anything. But I typed in Gargamel once, and it was the first time I ever spawned in like an Arches National Park, like big open caves where you could kind of walk through them. You were still outside technically, but these huge land arches. Yeah. It was the first time I ever saw that, and the seed name was Gargamel.
That's a cool looking world.
Yeah. So this is where we get to pick our landing site.
Yeah.
So we can literally go anywhere. Yeah. You got desert. This is like temperate forest. This is rainforest down here, tropical rainforest. Arid shrubland. Small arid shrubland. Desert. So I've been doing that. I did tropical rainforest I believe was that last map. Let's do temperate. And so you get some advantages here. You can kind of set yourself up a little bit. Each one of these things is a different. This would be your world. This one little tile.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can get way in here. And so this one is mountainous. I could choose flatlands. I could choose small hills. Tropical rainforest was kind of good because there's lots of wood. But what's this?
Yeah, it didn't seem like you had a shortage of wood just laying around in that last one.
No. So I'm just going to do temperate. I'm going to do
that little island.
Where? Right here?
I'm a little behind you. It was off to It was off to the right of where you were at.
It looks like the main island out in the middle of the. It was green. It's temperate. I'm on it right now.
Yeah.
All right, so there's mountainous, which will be a map like the last one where a good majority is taken up by rock. I didn't really like that. Let's do small hills. What is the temperature around here? Average temperature in winter is 9.2 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. 28 degrees Celsius in summer is the average temperature. That's warm, but it's not going to fucking kill you. What is like 100 degrees is 40 degrees Celsius? Is that correct? I think that's the conversion. I know that
37 Celsius is 100.
Okay.
37.778.
Yeah.
Repeating, of course.
So the average temp in the summer is 28 degrees Celsius. So that sounds kind of pleasant. So we'll do that. Growing period is from the 11th of winter to the 1st of winter. So almost all year long is the growing season. That's nice. Like there's 9 days where growing doesn't work so great. All right, so we're going to select that. Now, we've got 3 randomly generated, we have random characters we're doing, and it's just one person because we're doing the rich gazillionaire.
Yeah.
So this is the first choice we have. Her traits are abrasive, she's an optimist, and she's a fast walker. That's actually a really good perk because they go pick up shit quicker than everybody else. Female colonist, age 36. She has an old gunshot wound in her right shoulder. She has no known relationships with anybody. She's good at medicine. She's got a 3 for shooting, but she has a passion for it. Passion for melee, passion for social, passion for medicine. She's a good cook. Decent at mining. Crafting. Good researcher. Yeah, let's go with her.
Yeah.
James Coley Cole. We can also change the name on this, too, if we want. But I've just been going with whatever they give me. Let's do, here. We're going to do...
Is there like a mode of this game that's completely like custom? You get to kind of pick everything that happens? Like, I want to start with 10 people. Is that a thing that exists?
No, well, there's probably in mods, I bet you can do that.
Yeah.
But I wonder what, like, because there's so much shit being simulated, like what kind of at what point do you start taking a performance hit from this thing? My game, like, it's just spitting out 60 frames nonstop. My computer is, but it's, I can't remember what I was doing exactly in the game, but here, let me finish this. We're going to be Bo Jean, the hammer.
The hammer.
The ham. I can't type hammer.
Just dropping Thor's hammer over here.
Bo Jean, Sprinkles, Ransdell.
Ransdale, of course.
Yeah. We gotta know who we're talking about here. All right, Bo Jean, Sprinkles, Ransdell. Start. All right, we're coming in. Generating map.
How about old Ransdell putting his fake birthday on Facebook?
That's been like that for years. It's been like that for years.
I was like, happy birthday. I hope you get riggedy wrecked.
Yeah. Suckers. I actually think Bo has 2 Facebook accounts.
Like a real one and then
No, I think they're both real, is the thing. Like, I think he forgets which one to use. Like, I have a suspicion that Bo has multiple personality disorder. But he's like mastered it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right. The neuro simulations, hollow games, and free orgies were never enough for you. You wanted more. The grit and consequence of real life. Like they talk about in the history books, you wanted to know what real challenge and consequence felt like. Now, after a journey of decades in crypto sleep, you're landing on this unknown RimWorld. Real consequences await you. Okay. Coming in hot. Boom. All right.
Why would
Sprinkles.
you want to leave that world?
What's up,
Neuro
Sprinkles?
simulations, hollow games, free orgies?
Oh, our pet. We have Daiichi is a male husky. Nice. I've never had a dog before. I spawned one game with 2 cats. Thanks, game. That's useless.
Completely useless.
You can butcher them if you want. It's fucking great. All right, so we've landed. I've hit pause right away. First thing you want to do in any new game. Figure out what the fuck is going on.
What the hell's going on? Yeah.
So I am immediately going to click on her and have her arm the charge rifle. We're going to unpause and let her go pick that up.
I'll be right back.
All right, and we're going to pause. And she is armed. So, let's take a look around. We got some beefalo down here. What are these things? Muffalos. Even better. All right, there's some wood laying around I can get for free. There's a lot of trees. We got oh, nice. Nice. We got berry bushes. Free food. 45% grown. All right, we're gonna have to wait a little while for those to mature. But 50% grown. All right, not bad. There's a lot of stone around. Are there any mountains at all here? There is. We've got some silver ore. Compacted machinery. That'll come in handy. So I can mine out some of these rocks. There's not a lot of mountains here.
We got a little bit of stuff going on, whatever that to the north is.
Yeah, this isn't bad. And down here, like, so if I wanted to have an underground component, I could certainly use one of these. It looks like this actually has walls in it already. Like, this is an abandoned castle or something. There's a huge outcropping of jade next to it. Maybe I'll move down there. We're not far away. Our crash site's not far from there. There's a couple. There's two geysers nearby for power needs. Like, I'm thinking way out into the future here because that's a reality. But yeah, this one rock here's got compacted plasteel in it. This one's got... Yeah, that's good. All right, we're just going to head down here, first of all. We're going to... It's a one-man show here, a one-woman show. We're going to highlight all of this shit. And we're going to say unforbidden. You may pick that up at any time. We're not going to start running this here. We're also going to unforbid all this wood. And what do we got for animals here? A lot of deer. Yeah, nice. Raccoons. Bucks and does. Ostrich. Whole shit ton of wild boar.
All kinds of stuff to kill.
Rats. There's, I think he stepped away from the stream for a minute here, but there's also all these berry bushes. Free food just growing in the wild.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, like this is why somebody wrote this this world seed down, because this world's fucking awesome. Alright, so we're just going to head down. I don't want to... I've got all this wood. I'm going to go down. We're going to make base down here. And I'm going to build... It looks like this is a solid wall with some material on it. We're going to dig into this chamber and figure out how big it is inside. So one of the first things I'm going to do is say architect. I'm going to give an order. I'm going to say mine. We're going to go here and immediately start mining to see if there's like a setup house we can just have right here.
Yeah, just pop in there and take it.
And then I can just put a fucking door on it, and then I can chill out for a minute and do some playing. So, all right, we're going to let this roll. I'm going to go 1 speed. Colonist needs bed. I know.
We're working on it.
Yep. Seriously. We got some muffalos over here. These guys are great, these big white dudes. This is an 11-year-old, an 11-year-old muffalo, healthy male.
I was about to, you said 11-year-old. I was like, 11 sounds like something an immature 11-year-old would name something.
A muffalo.
Yeah, man.
Fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, so you're talking about me. That's what you're saying. Yeah, because I totally would have done that. I might still do that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put this in 3 speed so she digs faster. What's up, doggy?
That is nice. You got a little just dog kind of, you know, watching your 6.
Oh, can I not dig through that? What's up? Can't you mine that for me? Mine? Ooh, really? What is that shit? It's a marble wall. Okay, my tools are not good enough. How do I get in there?
Surely it's not enclosed all the way. Maybe if you
let me dig out this jade. Like, I'm here. We'll dig out. Maybe this is the secret entrance here. This outcropping of jade. Let's mine all that.
Yeah, or, I mean, you can see where that wall's going just to the right of the jade. Maybe you try and follow that. You'll hit.
Yeah, Yeah.
The open doorway.
Like, I don't see an obvious entrance place. Yeah, like, just right in. I don't know. Let's try it.
But that's kind of nice to know that it's strong enough that, once you get in there,
Yeah.
something else probably can't get in very easily.
Or I'll designate that whole section there for mining in. We'll just turn her loose here. Dink, 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 dink. We're not building a house, so this is a little risky because we're going to end up sleeping outside tonight, but...
On your keyboard, the actual keycaps, the letters, the light shines through the letters, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm selling off a bunch of keyboard stuff, and I have some sets of keys that I was just going to be like, John Dolan, do you want a set of keys? But it would totally negate the shining through the letters.
Yeah, so I have, it comes with like a WASD and a couple other common like gaming keys that are rubber coated.
Yeah.
But they are also see-through. So if I wanted to do that, I could switch it up to that. I haven't messed with that yet, but... All right,
I've yet to do keycaps that actually shine through, but
I love it. It's fucking great.
It's
Shit, there's no door.
Damn.
Fuck. All right,
I just ordered another keyboard kit to put together.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
So I was like, I signed up for this kit, and I was like, I have to sell stuff now. Like I have to cover the cost of that instead of just continuing to blow money on keyboards.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna designate a dumping stockpile just right out here, so she'll move all of her because we're gonna hang out here. Whatever is in here is where we want to be. So
yeah,
I'm gonna make an 8x8 stockpile, and I'm gonna select it and choose storage, and I'm gonna say don't put any fucking dead bodies in here, please. Everything else is allowed. No corpses of any, well, animal corpses will be allowed. We're just gonna have to store our fucking meat outside for a while. And no rotten food allowed there. And then I'm gonna designate around the corner. Where should I put it? We'll wait and do that later. Like rotting human corpses, we'll set up a zone for that. But then we're gonna just get her to start moving shit here. Let's unpause and just see what she does. Yep, she's already moving shit over there.
And she walks fast.
Yeah, I hit her, put on 3 times speed, and we're gonna have her gather some wood. Okay. And then I'm immediately gonna say, let's build a fucking wooden structure, a 1-room house, right next to the city wall. We're gonna say, structure, wall. We will just add rooms to this as we go.
This is just like a really good mix of like 5 or 6 different games. You got some Minecraft in here. You definitely got like the Prison Architect. You got the Dwarf Fortressy kind of stuff.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get her to build this wall. Right now, we just have everything set to 3. We're not gonna fuck around with our work schedule. We're just gonna let her figure it out. Build walls. All right. She's putting a roof on, but before she's done with that, I'm gonna hit pause, and I'm gonna say furniture. Make a bed. I'm gonna put the bed in the corner. I'm gonna turn her loose again here. She builds the bed. Boom. We have got a place to sleep tonight. I'm gonna go back to furniture.
You're being a cheapskate, man. Get her that royal bed.
I'm gonna... She's gonna get a torch. She'll have that going for her. I'm gonna put a... Is that right? Torch lamp, yeah. Right there in the corner. Alright, she's sleeping. We made it. We're sleeping inside.
The dog is sleeping outside, though.
Yeah, alright, so then we're gonna hit pause. We're gonna pick an animal sleeping box. We're gonna make it out of... We're certainly not making it out of jade. And this dog may be kick-ass or something, but we're gonna make the dog sleep right next to our bed, because that seems like a good place for a dog.
Absolutely.
Alright.
The best idea.
And we may want to explore wherever the dog is. I lost him. Where'd he go?
Have you heard about any of the really stupid stuff that's been happening in Tennessee this weekend?
No. I'm gonna go ahead and bet that it won't shock me though.
So there's like an oil pipeline that
Yeah.
like okay in Alabama and Georgia. So like on Friday during the day they're like there's gonna be a shortage when there wasn't. But all the stupid people in the state were like, oh my god, someone's a gas shortage. Every gas station like lines to the road of people just filling their cars up, filling up like all the gas canisters that they have, and have created a gas shortage now because everyone just went out and bought a ton of gas.
It's great. It's like
Yeah.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia or something.
Yes, and that is exactly like all my friends on Facebook are like posting stuff from that episode.
It's like all the fucking preppers in the world that are stockpiling shit. Like, you're actually making shortages that might lead to people needing to be a prepper.
And I'm just sitting here going, well, I got a gun. I'll get some gas if I need some gas.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. And if not, I go down in a blaze of fucking glory in a world I don't want to live in anymore. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck it.
But then it's like, there is absolutely was not a gas shortage. I mean, yes, there was a disruption to the flow of gas here, but they were like, in like a day we will have redirected enough trucks to do this, but people freaked out
Yeah.
and now there is actually a gas shortage. This happened
Nashville's,
to like
Nashville's great at freaking out about shit.
it is, yeah.
Like, if
This
it snows a quarter of an inch, people freak
Oh
out.
yeah, it's horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible. I love driving in the snow and the ice,
But
but
it's not even that. Like, it's not even a safety issue. It's like going to the grocery store and buying all the milk thing.
Yes.
It's like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
are you doing? Just relax. God, Nashville, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I got some MREs in the basement, but
No, I mean, power goes out
I'm
for
not-
3 days. That happens, you know? It's
Yeah,
not an end of the
yeah.
world thing, but that's like, all right, it'd be nice to have some food just in case, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
most of that stuff's for. I bought it all to go camping.
Nice.
I'm like, well, if I don't use it, it's just in this Tupperware.
Yep.
I go camping. It's easier than carrying a bunch of food with you when you go camping.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with that, especially my friends like to do like we'll just do like backpacking stuff every once in a while. So
Nice.
it's like it's not like car camping where you can just load up a big old cooler
Yeah.
full of meat and eggs and bacon.
All right, we're still subsisting on survival meals here. We're doing good.
Well,
set
she's got a bunch of survival meals.
Yeah, so I set the dog. I went to the training tab, and I turned on obedience, so the animal will be assigned to a master, who it will follow and defend, and then also train
That's
it
cool.
to rescue. So it will automatically go and rescue
People?
and it
Oh,
will
man.
haul items. So I've
I-
got a little helper that can do some of the shit work for me. So,
Man, I feel like having a dog is kind of the way to go in this game.
yeah,
Like if you could find another dog, a lady dog,
yeah.
and make you a bunch of other dogs, who needs people?
Yep. So what's really funny is when you click on a cat and you go to their training tab, it says
Nothing.
untrainable.
Yeah, of course. Oh, this game has it all.
Yep, it's
This is
fucking
great.
Yeah, I really like this shit. All right, so she's hauling stuff. I'm gonna put it into warp drive again because that seems to be what she's focused on, and then I'm gonna designate. I'm gonna mine more of this rock out inside here because I don't think I've hit the wall yet here. So we're gonna
kind of-
mine that, mine that.
I kind of thought this would be similar to This Is the Police, but it is not at all.
Yeah. All right.
That game, like, once you get to the meat and bones of that, you basically have like a map of your city, and
Yeah.
you have like time is going like 3 times fast, and it'll like a little icon will pop up on like the suburbs, and it'll have like a 10-second timer, and
Nice.
you have to click that, and then it'll be like, oh, some kids saw a clown selling crack to some
Nice.
kids, and it's like it'll have like slots at the bottom, and it'll say like, well, you've got 2 slots, you got to pick 2 officers to go respond to this. And then it's like you have a bunch of stats and stuff for those officers, and it's like, okay, well, their obedience or like reliability, if it's below a certain level, they might end up like taking the crack from the clown and trying to sell it themselves,
Nice.
But then it is kind of like this where I had like a thing pop up, and it was like this nightclub, their security guard didn't show up. It's like, we really need you to send a cop out here to help us deal with letting people in and out of the club. So I sent like one of my best cops out there because I was like, this could get pretty hairy. And at the end of the day, it popped up a message and it was like, Officer Jones has quit the force. He's like, and it's like, I made more money tonight than I made in 3 months of working and being a cop.
Nice.
I quit.
That's fucking funny. So is that just kind of a strategy style game?
Yeah, it's kind of, you're having to, all these different crimes are going to pop up during the day, and it takes an amount of time to go to the crime and get back. So you're sort of hamstringed into, well, this situation seems like it could be crazy. Do I send my best cops? Do I send like one good one and one bad one? Because
Yeah.
if a bad one is with a good cop, he's going to act better. It's really just kind of like, just trying to manage all that and make sure you don't end up in a situation where you have no police and there are things popping up that you need to go, take care of. And if they're successful in their thing, in their, whatever they go to, their stats increase. And if they're not successful, their stats start to decrease. So it's a lot of not really split second decisions, but just kind of mulling over the little paragraph you get about what this crime is, and then trying to go, okay, well, is this actually going to end up crazy or is it not? And there's some things where it seems completely benign, and then the cop gets there and they're like, oh, and then the guy pulled out a shotgun, and it's like,
Nice.
oh shit. And there'll be situations where like the officers you send don't know what to do, and then you get like three choices where it's like, oh, well, do we approach the clown selling drugs? Do we put a trench coat on and try and go buy drugs from him, or do we just shoot him and and be done with it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fun so
I
far.
haven't watched like any video or anything about that game. I gotta check
It
that out.
yeah, it's definitely out of my wheelhouse a bit, which I kind of like though. I'm trying to
Yeah.
play something else, things that are a little bit different than just tactical military shooter or whatever.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a visitor.
Uh-oh.
So Sprinkles is. I was just digging. I'm trying to see where this wall goes,
Yeah.
and
Well, it looked like you could go up.
yeah, right there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is this spotted stuff, this polka dotted stuff, is compacted steel. So that's handy to have found a vein of steel. I'm just gonna send her to a couple more blocks down the line here and see what happens. And then I might try digging up there. That's actually a good idea. Let's do that. We'll do. Oops. Architect. Line. We'll go and see what happens if we do that. I had another thought, but I forgot what I was thinking about. Oh, I could build a turret, but I didn't have enough metal yet, so I need to mine this shit out. We're just gonna let her go for a second to see where this visitor is coming from. A Muffalo shaman from Gray Cockroach Camboa is visiting the colony. She is named White Lobster, nickname, and her last name also Lobster. Her nickname is Lobster. That's great. I mean, people call me Dolan, so that's, yeah, I understand that. She seems to have a few items to trade.
Everyone called me by my last name in high school because there were two Justins, and I was the second one that showed up, at school. So I instantly was McFerrin, which I kind of hate.
It's an Irish, Scottish thing. There's something about those names. They sound good. Like, I worked with someone who, like, everybody just called me Dolan when I was a graphic designer. And this woman would go home and her husband would say, oh, how was your day? And say, oh, I had some meetings with Dolan and did this thing and we talked about this. And they kind of go through their rigmarole. And I met him at a party after I'd worked with her for quite a while. And he just started calling me Dolan immediately. And I was like, oh, well, he just, whatever. And then the next day at work, the woman that I worked with, she's like, yeah, I'm sorry he just started doing that. It was really awkward. And I'm like, no, it's fine because that's what everybody calls me. But she goes, I brought it up when we were driving home from the party and said, why did you start calling him Dolan? She said, I thought that was really rude. Like, you don't even know the guy. And he goes, well, that's his name, right? And she goes, what's his last name? And he goes, oh. So for all the time, he had thought my first name was just Dolan. He's like,
I mean,
yeah.
that's exactly what when I'm like talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, oh, we're doing the podcast. It's always Dolan.
Yeah.
Like if she ever met you, she would call you Dolan.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. It just fits. I don't know. I have like an old. Daniel's almost big enough to wear it, but I have this old Minnetonka jacket, which was where I went to school, and it's like one of those late 70s, early 80s kind of baseball-looking jackets where it's like that vinyl-y. I don't even know what it is. It's super soft, and it's like really tight thread and shiny. I can't remember what the...
Look, I played some peewee ball in my day and age. I had this jacket.
Yes. All right, so she's still mining. This is just a room with no. What the fuck? How you get... Oh, wait, you can get in right here.
There's 2 openings right there.
Stupid as
right?
fuck. I didn't even see it, yeah. Let's open up. Well, let's just open up one of those. So this is like a super room. If this... Oh, man, if there was a way... I could put a door here. Let's do that once I open it. Let's let her get to business here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Nice. Look at that. Area revealed. A new area has been revealed. Excellent. I'm going to put a door. This is working out great. Where's door? Door. Right there. I'm going to have her mine out. Orders. Mine. That one. And I'm going to put a fucking air conditioner in there and turn this into a meat locker. Well, now, I don't know. Maybe this is like the fucking safe room or something.
Yeah, this is the Alamo, man.
Yeah. I'll stock all my guns in here and chill out with some... Put all my... I should designate it as a food area, though. I should make it a freezer, and then I can just fucking store weapons in here, and worst comes to worst, I can just lock myself in here with all my food and guns. That's still not a bad idea.
Guns still shoot when they're cold.
Yeah, so we're going to build... Let's see if I can even do it. I don't have any power. I might have to put some fuel generators in here or something. But we're going to immediately make a cooler for our food so none of it spoils. So this thing's cool. When you select an air conditioner, you can spin it around with the Q and E keys. You can do this with all furniture. But the blue side is the cold side, and the red side is the hot side. So you just put it like this with the cold side in the room you want to be cold, and then you can also, it's kind of cool because if you live in a world where it gets cold at night, you can just have the air conditioner or the cooler pumping all of its heat into another room in your house, thereby just heating it, so you're getting like a 2-for-1.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're going to say build one of those. Oh, space already occupied. She hasn't mined it out yet. Sorry, we got to go. Thought I clicked on it. Yeah, I did. She just hasn't gotten to it yet. She's building the door. I like that they're kind of Star Trek-y doors. She's putting a roof up. She's pounding that block out of there. Nice. All right.
We went to we went bowling today, me and my girlfriend, and then it's the place we go bowling is right next to like Rick's Comic City is like the place where if you're gonna get comics in Nashville, you just go to Rick's.
Nice.
And they have recently installed. There's on Think Gadget. There's like a thing, the like Star Trek door noise. So like when you open their door now, it makes the.
That's awesome.
And like I walked in and I was like, oh, I like the new door sound. And the guy behind the counter was like, yeah, Rick really loves it. I was like, yeah. And I thought for like 30 seconds, I was like, yeah, if I was working for 8 hours and every time someone walked in, I heard,
yeah,
it would become one of those subliminal things that I just wanted to like murder. Yeah. It was like when I worked at Kohl's, then you heard the same 8 songs all day long, and still to this day, when I hear one of those songs, I'm like, if it is on a radio in front of me, I want to punch it. You know.
So mine was who sings "Blinded by the Light"? Is it Manfred Mann?
I don't know.
I can't know. Anyway, "Blinded by the Light." I hate that song because for several years I worked as a brunch line cook. I was like the head swordsman. I would like cut the beef and the ham on a brunch line, and then when there weren't customers, it was my job to run back into the kitchen and pick up all the shit that they had cooked and bring it out to the brunch line. Sunday morning, I did that all through high school. well, not all through high school, for like probably my sophomore and junior year, senior year. I think I worked there a couple of years. So if I ever stayed out late Saturday night, I was just fucking wrecked the next morning because I had to be there at 6 to set up the buffet because the buffet opened at like 8 and we had to like get all the food cooked and prepped and everything. And there was a point to this story when I started it. I swear to God. What the hell were we talking about?
The song you hated. You
Yes.
heard this song? Yeah.
So I worked on Sunday for 3 years, and they always listened to the same radio station, KQRS in Minnesota. And as we all know, radio stations really suck at programming. So every fucking Sunday for like 3 years, I had to hear that song because they played it every single Sunday. It's fucking unbelievable. It's like, who is programming this station? God, cannot fucking stand that song. Blinded by light. It does and all that crazy. It's like you're not Frankenstein by, just give it up.
Revved up like a deuce, man. A leather loner in the night.
Yeah, wrapped up like a douche, exactly.
I think that's a song, one of those songs where like you could ask 10 people what the lyrics are to that song and they will tell you something completely. Because for the years I thought it was ripped up like a deuce.
Yeah. All right, we've got a mad raccoon.
Oh, yeah, I saw Mad Animal just pop up.
Yep. Manhunter. He is on the move. Maddened. All right, so we need to draft Sprinkles.
She's got a gun.
She's got a fucking plasma rifle or some shit here. What is this thing? Oh yeah, look at the range on this.
BFG.
Look at the range on this motherfucker. Yeah. Nice. All right, so now we're just gonna camp out right inside the door. Actually, we're gonna camp down the hallway where we got a nice shot on the door.
You like the Star Citizen video, that newest one I sent you?
Yes. Oh my god, dude.
It's like Call of Duty or something. Like they really, if that's how the universe. Well, so the next big thing that comes out is Star Marine, which I don't know if you ever followed it enough to know. Star Marine is basically Call of Duty inside of Star Citizen.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So like, the trepidatious development history to some degree of Star Citizen was, they hired a company to do all the first-person shooter stuff, and then when they delivered, they were like, "This sucks."
Yeah.
And that's why it's taken so long to get the first-person stuff. So they basically were like, "We're just gonna do it ourselves."
Nice.
So now, Star Marine will come out, and man, I think we will really have some fun with that.
Yeah.
Just because like. It's probably going to be 1 or 2 maps that you can go play, and it's going to be probably, relatively small. I think it'll be a lot of fun if it plays like how that video showed. I would be extremely ecstatic.
All right. We just got power hooked up to our cooler.
Got this.
And we are going to set the inside temperature of our cooler to...
You can set the temperature?
Yeah, we're going to set it to -3 Celsius. I read somewhere that was a good temperature to freeze food at, so. But it's also pumping heat out into the rest of our house, and I don't know what kind of an effect that is going to have yet, because I've never done this indoors like this before. And then we need to make a zone area, stockpile zone in here. This is only for... We're going to unselect all. And we're going to say food is allowed in here. And we're not even going to allow animal corpses. We're going to let those sit out here in this outside zone, and they won't be allowed. I'm going to build a butchering table, so she won't be able to bring in any kind of food that is not edible, basically. Because if you eat raw animals, that's a debuff as well. That's a dead raccoon right there. Where did she go? Alright, where are you going? Oh, she's hauling all that wood back. What is this? There's a bunch of steel just sitting out here on the ground. Fuck yeah.
Make use of turret, man.
We're gonna, Orders. Haul things. Haul. Now we gotta designate these as grabbable. And then she will just auto-haul them, I bet. Alright.
I like that aspect of it, of like, hey, I don't want to clutter my place up, so by default,
Yeah.
people aren't just gonna grab stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so this is kind of a neat thing too. While you're playing the game, up in the top right corner, the learning helper, which you can turn off, pops up based on what things you are currently doing. It offers tooltips. So
if you clicked on like spoilage and freezers, you okay. Yeah.
And then if you go down to item deterioration, it is telling me, I see, basically it saw that I set up an indoor storage zone and still have an outdoor storage zone active, and it says, by the way, anything you leave outside deteriorates, except for... there is one thing that does not deteriorate. I think it is stone. Well, no, that deteriorates as well. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. There was one thing. It was maybe metal or something. Maybe it's steel? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, we're just rolling here. What is the indoor temperature? 43 degrees Celsius. It's 100 fucking degrees over here by this.
You need 109 degrees.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. You know what? Here, I can solve this. We can do mine this wall out.
That one little spot. Yeah.
Yep, and then we'll build a wall right in between the door and the air conditioner, and then all that heat will just blast outside.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do. I'm gonna hit pause. Then I'm gonna have her. I can only build a wooden wall right now, so I've kind of made like a. Well, you can get in here by kicking the wall in, basically. Build a wood wall right there. Okay. There you go. All right, that problem is solved. It is now 16 degrees Celsius indoors. Perfect. Love it when it's an easy solution.
Well, right. 60's not bad. You need a blanket, but
yeah.
60's not bad.
I want to do, and we haven't even really got into with her yet, into fucking around with like her priorities yet. She seems to just kind of be, with everything set equally across the board, she's just kind of choosing the most, what makes the most sense right at this moment. And there's a gap in my wall right here. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, I see that little corner type area.
Just build a piece of wood right there. I'll put her in slow mode while I think here. I want to build a production item. I want to make a butcher's table out of wood. We're going to put that... Oh, I got space for this fucking thing. Oh, what? Why did I put it right there? Alright, it's going to go right next to the bed. And then I'm going to make... I got this generator going. I'm also going to set her up to mine out a little more room here, so I can put in a second generator. I'm going to do mine. Those. No, that won't work. Cancel that one. Right, what are you up to, Sprinkles? Hauling. What are you doing? Hauling steel to stockpile zone 1. And she's probably going to come in and build this butchering station. Yes. Looks like she's making space for it. She's mining. Speed up time.
You have a Windows phone, don't you?
I have an Android.
I just got an Android phone.
Yeah,
well, I told you guys I was getting it,
yeah.
but I got it in the mail.
Nice. I've got a, it's an old one. It's a Samsung, what is this called? Galaxy S4. It's like 3 years old. It's fucking still kicking around.
Any Android apps that I just have to have?
Man,
think of off the top of your head.
Like utility type shit?
Just anything, really.
I have the Hitman app running right now on mine, telling me I have 100 and something hours left to do the latest elusive target. That's useful. Oh shit! What happened? Oh my god! Thank goodness here. We got since it. Oh, nice. I like this. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Sprinkles thinks that you should give this colony a name. What should it be called? The default that it suggests
Crashville.
is. Fuck yeah, we're doing Crashville, man. It's perfect.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a really good name for Nashville
It
because
is.
we have the worst drivers in the world.
Crashville. You should start calling it that. Try it out and see what kind of response you get.
I'm gonna put it out there.
Welcome to fucking Crashville, man. All right, so a wanderer has joined our colony.
Oh, nice.
A villager named McCoy has arrived and is joining the colony. He is
better
a
be
nurse.
a doctor.
He's a nurse.
Yes.
Yep.
Boom. I
right.
love the reference.
Yep.
Way to go, RimWorld. Hopefully, at some point, he says, "Damn it,
Yep.
Sprinkles."
Let's find. Oh, what do we got going on here? He's has a passion for animals, so he could be a good trainer.
Boom.
10 rating in medicine, is passionate about it. Passionate about cooking, has a level of 4. He's artistic. He's good at crafting. Does not shoot. I bet he has. Incapable of violence. He's a pacifist.
Well,
That's fine. That's fine.
you know, everybody's a pacifist
Yep.
until there's
So-
a gun in your face.
Yeah, exactly. Now these guys they flee. Here, let's see how far away he is. What's up, McCoy? What are you doing?
Incapable of dumb labor.
Yeah. So
I
he
love
won't. He won't. Like he won't clean. Something like that. I don't remember how it works exactly. He's carrying a shiv.
that. He's a little far off, isn't he?
Yeah. He's taking his sweet time. Speed it up. Come on, motherfucker. You know what? I need to give him. Why are you just He's wandering. The fuck, yo.
Can you
Shit to do.
Can you draft him and just tell
Yeah,
him to...
and that's the easiest thing, and then just like shove him in the house here for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get him over here. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, so alright, McCoy, what's up, motherfucker? We need another bed. Let's do this upright. You're gonna have to sleep in the same room.
No, don't do that to him.
No?
That makes
Her
them depressed.
makes her bed. Alright, so we need to mine out a space then for his room. So let's do that. Architect. I'm being a cheap ass. Thanks for not letting me be a cheap ass. Alright, we're gonna do
I just know your people don't want to stay in like a hostel for the rest of their life.
into, and we're gonna do a 4x3 room that will give him bed space and room for activities.
I like that you didn't have to like Stockholm syndrome this guy. Like, he
Yeah,
was just like,
shut
yeah, I
up,
want to be a
shut
part
up.
of your thing.
Let's do it. Fuck it. He's just standing around doing nothing though. What is the deal here, yo? He's a jogger. Oh, great. He dislikes women. That's fantastic. And he's slothful. Jesus.
This guy's got a lot of negatives going. But did Dr. McCoy? I think he had a pretty strong dislike. No, he didn't.
Oh shit. In his health tab, his whole body, he has a go juice addiction. I hope that's not a withdrawal heavy thing, because we ain't got no go juice here.
Go juice. I'm looking that one up for
Yep.
RimWorld.
He's just hanging out outside. He's standing. His current state is that he's standing. Alright, Sprinkles is kicking ass in here. Alright,
A synthetic combat drug developed for space marines during the early days of interplanetary warfare. Go juice blocks pain and increases the user's melee and shooting abilities. This dude doesn't hit people. He
Yeah.
doesn't. Come on, dude. It also enhances movement speed. He just needs to get off this stuff.
yeah,
Or he can stay on it, but he's got to start hurting people.
yeah. Alright, so what is your deal here, dude? You're not gonna work? Let's go and look at his work. We're gonna make him... We're gonna prioritize fire... We're gonna start getting into this. We're gonna prioritize firefighting for everybody. We're gonna tell you number 2 is that you should be a patient. And McCoy, we're gonna turn off doctrine for Sprinkles. We'll leave it at 4. And then McCoy, he's gonna be a number 2 in doctrine. Bed rest. They will rest in a bed to recuperate from non-immediately life-threatening medical problems. We're just going to leave that at 3, so they just go to bed when you need to. Cook. Who's our better cook? Sprinkles is a better cook. We're going to put her at a 2. We're going to put her at a 2 on hunting. I don't have any other weapons. Oh, this guy had a shiv. At least he's got something. Does he will not cut plants. This guy's pretty fucking useless. Yeah, he's got all right construction and repair skills, smithing. He has a passion for it, but he's terrible at it. Has a passion for tailoring, but he's terrible at it. Has a passion for art, but he's okay at it. Has a passion for crafting, terrible.
I just found out how you can just do whatever the heck you want in this game.
Oh yeah, they're just like
In
cheats.
in options, there's something called dev mode, where
Fuck
basically you can just add stuff
Yeah, give me
on whim.
500 machine guns and 800 dogs.
I feel like this is one of those games where it kind of like what they were doing with the new Fallout, where it's like, we're going to put 200 death claws in a circle and just see what happens. Like, you could totally just kind of just put up like triple speed and just dump a bunch of stuff in there and just see what happens.
Yeah. All right, so I turned on mining. I'm turning on everything except for like smithing and tailoring because we just don't even have that shit yet. So he's just wandering around. I set a bed to get built, and he could. Oh well, let's see. Did he? Oh, he started mining. Yay! This guy will actually do shit if you tell him to do it. Should we set up a day cycle here? Right now they have 8 hours of sleep, starting at 10 p.m., and then the whole rest of the day is just set to anything.
Anything, honestly, anything seems to be working out for Sprinkles. Yeah. Maybe not for McCoy, but...
Yeah, let's find out. Okay, so he actually is mining out his own bedroom here, so he's doing something. So we can get her... I need this butcher table to get built is what I need to happen. Oh, dude, what is he doing? He's cloud watching. Motherfucker, he mined a square of dirt. And now he's laying on his ass, looking at the clouds. There we go. Back to work. Anything. I don't know if he's an anything kind of guy. There he goes again. Fucking asshole. So he's gonna build that bed. Restrict work hauling. Oh, she's the only one that will haul, and he won't haul or clean.
A doctor that won't clean, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna set her hauling and cleaning up a little higher so they'll clean out this house. If you have, like, no garbage sitting around in your house, it's less depressing. We could smooth the floors, and that will make it a happier space, more of a positive thing. I'm a little more worried about getting food production going at this point than smoothing the floors out. Let's get some carcasses going here. Oh shit, boom rat. There he is. There's what they look like.
Oh, I see it off in the corner there.
Yeah. Female boom rat, age 1, wandering. I don't think you can tame it. I don't want to tame a fucking boom rat, and I certainly don't want to hunt it. Fuck. Alright. It's like a creeper in Minecraft. Cargo pods. You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. What do you got? Cloth. Bunch of cloth. Steel slag. Alright, we're gonna pick all that shit up. Go get it. All the steel slag. That's it. Cloth and steel. We got up here. Compacted machinery. I may need to go find... Yeah, there's some of those actually right... Where's the fucking colony? I lost where we were. Where the hell are we? Down.
Yeah, you can go down a little bit
Way
more.
down there. Alright. I saw... This is the plasteel, right? Compacted plasteel. I need compacted machinery so I can, like, build turrets and shit. Where did I see that? There it is. Right, we're gonna set that to get mined out. Orders. Mine. So what else we got? Compacted steel. We're gonna set that to get mined out. Oops. Architect. Orders. Mine. All of that shit. Start the clock back up. Oh, there's a fox. Ah, shit. Raid.
We got a plasma
Yeah.
rifle, so hopefully you can just pew pew some guys.
See where these fuckers are. Oh, yeah, we need to get back to the house here. Alright. Sprinkles and McCoy. Drafted. Return to the homestead. Alright, and we're inside before he made it to the house here. We need to build some defenses.
Turret time.
Alright, pirates are the pirates from the unstoppable sharks are beginning their assault. Alright, we're gonna oh, he's got a club. He's got like a mace. Alright, we're gonna jump outside the door and open fire on this motherfucker. Hello.
Well, at least they're not the tunnel snakes.
Surprise, motherfucker. Kick his ass. Yeah, fucking dead. Chavez. He's dead. Alright, well, we need to strip him of everything he has. Gonna designate his club as pick-upable. And we're gonna dig a fucking grave for his body and get it the fuck out of here. It's in miscellaneous.
If only you could just cremate him.
You can build an electric cremation unit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Alright, we're gonna put a grave off in the woods up here somewhere. That's where we're gonna do that. And this is the moment where I go, hey, should I just build more graves? Will I need those? But you know what? I'm gonna be optimistic like Sprinkles here. I'm not building any more graves. No one else is gonna die.
Would you say that this colony is going smoother than the rest of yours so far?
No, I've had some very successful colonies that just fucking flew apart all at once. So
that seems like the story of this game is.
Yeah. I mean, and I've nothing major. But I had like a farming. I should do that as well. I had a nice farm system set up and working. What is the sandstone? Ooh, the dirt around here is crap. Soil, fertile. All right, we can put it up there. We're gonna get some wood too. We're gonna say chop wood, and then we're just gonna drag, click and drag over a whole bunch of trees here. Some of these trees are not mature, so you can't cut them down yet. And then I'm gonna designate zone, growing zone. We're gonna put. Oh, can't do it there. Do 5x5 zone and a 5x5 zone and a 5x5 zone. And this one we're going to plant potatoes. This one we're going to plant rice. You know, I think rice is the fastest growing. We're going to plant 2 fields. Well, we're going to do potatoes. Potatoes give you more energy than rice. That is what I've read anyway. I don't know where that's faced in the game. And then corn takes fucking forever to grow, but I keep seeing people say grow corn, so... You can also grow heel root, which is interesting because that is selectively bred for centuries by settlers. It is sometimes also called the healer's hand by tribespeople, a nickname it owes to its 5 major medicinal virtues. A slow-growing plant which yields herbal medicine when harvested. And herbal medicine is the worst kind of medicine you can choose in this game. Once again, swinging for the fences. Corn. I'd rather have food than herbal medical remedies. Alright. And what are you guys doing? Oh, they're still drafted. I'm an idiot. Standing around doing nothing. Alright. Get back to it. McCoy is sleeping outside because his bed is still not built.
Yeah, maybe he should just finish building his bed.
I don't think we have any wood, is the problem. Here's some shit. What's this? Red fox. Ha! Some steel just laying out here in the open. We'll unforbid that. I like it. Running out of free stuff laying around in the world, though. Alright, we're starting to get low on meals. I have 13, 17 meals. Alright, dude's still sleeping outside. We got a dead body in front of the front door. Nobody has dug that grave yet. Let's see what's up. I forget what the talent is that makes them want to go dig graves. I think it's just construction. Alright, everybody's got a number. We're going to prioritize construction for a brief period. We're going to just set it to number 1. As soon as they wake up, they should be worried about building shit. Boom rat. Oh, yeah, alright, he's cutting down trees. And Sprinkles is having breakfast. And she's hauling the body away. Dug a grave, put him in the hole. Perfect. He's cutting wood. Sprinkles is hauling that metal back here. Wonder what Daichi is doing. He's wandering. He has not been trained in anything yet. Do I have that turned on? Work. Handling is a low priority right now. It would be nice if he would haul shit. I'm going to put both of them at 2. And they're both decent animal trainers. 5 out of 20, 4 out of 20. Not great at it, but... Should they have time to train the dog?
They need to.
Yep, that would be helpful. Because I literally have no food in my nice freezer that I spent money building. So I don't know why actually they haven't moved these survival meals into the freezer. Did I not set that up correctly? Meals, yep, food, everything. They just haven't done it yet. She's the only person with hauling capability is the problem. She's so fucking busy she just hasn't done it yet. I don't think these survival meals will spoil outside though, so maybe that's not a priority, yeah. What's up, Sprinkles? Uh-oh, McCoy. What's going on here? He's stressed out.
Why is he stressed out?
He's uncomfortable. He witnessed an outsider's death. He ate without a table. Yeah, I need to build a table. You're right.
Ate without a table. Come on, dude. This is camping.
Yep. He slept outside. Slept on the ground. Ugly environment. He's wearing tattered apparel and his go juice withdrawal is negative. It's a negative 20 debuff.
He needs to get over that, man.
God, I hope that's possible. Alright, I'm going to build a table, because that's something simple that we can do. Actually, I need his fucking bed and the butchering table to get built. I need to... Construction is prioritized as number 1. Why are you guys not fucking doing it? Come on. That's probably because we don't have wood. He's planting fields.
We truly live in the future, John Dillon.
I know.
I was watching Hackers. I know I mentioned it earlier, and there's a scene in Hackers where Fisher Stevens, the actor, Fisher Stevens, he sketches on a skateboard, like on the back of a limousine. But he just looks like he's gonna bust any second. Like the second they cut away because he just fell off of the skateboard. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hop on Twitter, and I'm gonna look up Fisher Stevens' official Twitter account. Nice. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna tweet at him and ask him how many times he fell on his ass. Nice. Filming that scene. And I really wish he would respond to me. I think he's just kind of being a jerk at this point. What
an asshole. He hasn't written back yet.
Right. Just even just the number 2. Yeah. Or 1 or 0. Come on, Fisher Stevens. I know no one else has tweeted at you in the past week.
It's that attitude. That's why he's not answering.
I mean, hey, I love you. I love the guy. He's got a new TV show coming out or something. That's funny. But I know I'm the only one tweeting him.
Oh, shit. All right, an eclipse. No, this is fine. We're all right. One of the
Okay.
moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun, and an eclipse has begun. I've done this before. All it does, it's just darkness. None of my fucking
Yeah.
shit will grow is the problem. But that's all right. There's way worse things that can happen to you. This is going really slow. I'm wondering if we need to start. What is our meal situation? 6, 9. We're getting low. I'm going to designate some hunting. What is this? Wild boars. Alright, there's 3 wild boars in the area. There's 4 wild boars in the area. We're going to hunt those guys. We're going to make sure that hunting is prioritized. It is a 2. Let's see what happens. Alright, finally, they're fucking building the bed for McCoy. Nice. Oh, that was great. She built a bed for McCoy, she built a butchering station, and then she immediately ran outside and started shooting wild boars. Fuck yeah. One by. Go get them.
You know, for the richest person on this planet, she's got a lot of drive.
Yep.
Got a lot of just really go-getter attitude.
Yep. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Alright, she just killed 4 boars in one day. And what's she doing now? She's putting some wood in the generator. Where's she going? She's cleaning. No, she's planting food. Okay, yeah, you know. We've got some meals still, MREs. We've got 5 animal carcasses. We finally got the butchering table built. Oh, alright, pause. Alright, so when you build a production area, I have to go, I click on it, and then I have to hit bills. Fuck, I built that in the wrong spot. I need an electric stove, too. Alright, bills, add bill, butcher creature. We're going to say, do that forever. Anytime there's a creature, butcher it, and stick the butchered meat in the freezer, is the way we've got it set up so far. So with all the rules we've set up so far, that will just happen automatically now. And then we add another bill that says make kibble for the dog, so the dog can have special dog food. And I'm going to say do until you have. There's 1 dog. I'm going to say make 3 of those every day, so that there's 3 meals available for that dog every single day.
Eating high on the hog.
It's my fucking dog, man.
Gotta take care of him.
Yep. All right, so we're going to let this roll. She's having a little dinner. It looks like it's getting late. I'm going to see if we can get someone to build a torch in his room so we don't have a in the dark debuff going on with him. Architect, furniture, torch lamp. I don't have enough wood. We're going to place that anyway, and it will get done eventually. Boom. What is that? Is that a boom rat? Yeah, that is. You can see it from this side. Ugh. What does the boom rat thing say? Either by deliberate genetic weaponization or as an unusable defense mechanism, these rodent-like creatures create a powerful fire-starting explosion when killed. It's fucking great. Records. Oh, Jesus. Oh, nice. Oh, there's stats. Time spent finding food and eating, 5.2 hours. Nutrition eaten. There's this huge page of stats. Fires extinguished. Times on fire. Headshots. Enemies down. Kills. Things hauled. Wow.
Wow, yeah, this is crazy.
Hold on, let me...
This is more of an Excel simulator than EVE Online.
Alright, so where is Sprinkles? I want to look at her info sheet and look at her records. Time as a colonist, 7 days, 14 hours. She spent 2 days and 5 hours in bed. Time finding food, 5 hours. Time sowing and harvesting. This is cool. It's all broken out. Things constructed, 31. Things hauled, 112. Messes cleaned, 60. That's got to be getting old. And there's all kinds of cool stats in here. Damage dealt, 412. 94 shots fired. Enemies down, 2. Nice. Kicking ass. Just got to keep McCoy from flipping out. Alright, oh, he's building a torch in his room, and he's going to bed. Nice. He needs a door. He needs a door on his bedroom for some privacy. Structure. Door. Door. Alright, and then we're going to let night roll in. I'm going to build a stove so we can start cooking meals. We're going to do a electric stove, so we will use our wood to power our generator, which will power our electric stove and our freezer instead of making a stove that requires wood.
Nice.
All right.
Someone just released a VR cricket game for the Vive.
Nice. Baller, man.
It's just, like, there is some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And then there is just, like...
VR cricket.
I never...
Yep.
Yeah. I just never in a million years would have thought that this is the thing.
Did you see... I've saved it for the news for the next show that we do, but Twitch plays chess.
No, but that's gotta be amazing.
There's a video of it, of where... let me just make sure I'm not fucking anything up. Let's turn this on low speed. Twitch plays a grandmaster in chess, 3 games. First one, the grandmaster won, but said he was getting kind of nervous because the chat was pretty good. And second game, Twitch chat won.
Oh, wow.
And when so it's like a voting system. So everybody in chat votes for their next move. And then they had, some systems running in the background that would find whatever the most popular move was, and that would be the move. So in the second game that chat won, the move got voted on, everybody saw it, and immediately Twitch chat started spamming good game because they knew it was over. Checkmate, motherfucker. So the third game, apparently he just kind of wipes the floor with them. And at the end of the game, and I think they made a mistake at the end of the game, and the minute, like, the same thing happened, the second that showed up that was the move that was chosen, people started spamming offer draw in the chat because they knew they were done for.
That's awesome.
So the article that I read about it, like, they're talking about how obviously all these people are punching in the board state and getting all, like, they have programs that you can run that just tell you. So they have that advantage over this grandmaster guy where it's
he's just doing it all in his head.
He's doing it all in his head. Yeah. But he's good enough. He's a grandmaster at chess. Like, he's basically a fucking chess computer. So and he managed to win 2 out of 3. So it was really kind of cool. But just the fact that they got him once, and then there was just, like, kind of fucking attitude. I thought that was great. All right, McCoy.
Chess is fun. I used to play it. Me and my buddies, we just had a little chess program that we would play at work. And it was, that's all it is. It's just, like, sitting there, and, like, you're not playing on a timer.
Yeah.
You just sit there and just go, well, if I do this, then he's going to do that. And then 4 moves, you just think down that chain of events.
Try to keep it all straight in your head. And and then when they move, it changes. You refigure that out as fast as possible. And
it's fun.
Do you ever play chess games that, like, lasted for, like, multiple days or weeks, where you would just kind of leave a board out, and then as, like, you and a roommate passed it?
No, none of my physical roommates have ever been, like, into chess, which I would have loved.
That's a cool way to get people into it. Like, teach them how to play one night. Like, get some bottle of whiskey or something and say, hey, let's learn how to play chess tonight. Let's just do that, and then teach them how to play, and then say, let's set up a board. And then you just, as we walk past it, we had a card that we made, and one side of it said white, and the other side of it said black. And so when W was up, if you were the white player, it was your turn. Nice. And then you would take your turn, and you would flip the card over so that when your roommate, who was playing black, walked by, he would know, oh, it's my turn. And I could walk by and go, no, he hasn't flipped the card yet. He's still thinking about it. So we would just play this extremely slow game of chess with, there would be, like, spurts where we'd be like, we're just sitting around. He's like, hey, do you want to play the game for a while? And so we'd grab the board and we'd move it over, and we would just start playing, actively playing chess for a couple hours while we were watching TV or a movie or something like that. And then, like, we wouldn't finish the game that night, so we'd put the card down and leave it and come back to it. It was a really, really fun way to play chess.
I played the crap out of battle chess. That was like one of my that was like, I had my, like, Packard Bell, and my uncle was into computers, and he had just, like, set it up so that I could like open up or boot into DOS and type the word menu, and it would just give me, like, a list of the games that he had installed. And between that and Full Throttle, it was just like, I love battle chess so much. I kind of got into Texas Hold'em. There's a Texas Hold'em
Yeah.
Linux app because I started watching a bunch of like Texas Hold'em videos and I'm like, man, this is just like really interesting and just like the like percentages side of it
Yeah.
where you're like, oh, okay, well I have like 55% chance to win just because I have these particular cards right now.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Look
But
up. Do you ever watch any of the World Series stuff?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the classic ones. Like you just Google what are some of the best World Series of Poker's shows, and then you just like watch the entire. Like it's fun to watch
Oh yeah.
all
There's like
20 episodes or whatever. Yeah, that's some good shit.
there's a bunch of like I mean there's some pretty crazy players out there.
There's some funny shit. Like anytime you see one where like Phil Hellmuth is a major
Yes.
character in the tournament, he's always super entertaining. He's such an asshole.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
Daniel,
of
Dag-
Tom Dwan or something.
Yeah, Daniel
that guy.
Negrano. I forget how you say his last name. That guy's
yeah.
really funny, but he's like super good. And then who's the guy? I bought his book actually. It's a really good. Like you want to learn what all these guys are actually thinking. Howard Lederer. I think they call him the Professor or something is his nickname, and he wrote a couple of books, and they're really good books. And like I've on a couple of occasions played in like a Texas Hold'em tournament, like just local at some dude's house, and I took second place in one once. And before I went to the game, it was like on a Saturday night, and I didn't have anything to do Saturday. We were just sitting around, and so I just read as much of that book as I could before I went to the tournament that night. And I did like all the things in the book. I was like, when you get pair of queens, do this thing because it fucking works every time because nobody ever sees it coming. And like I started and just kept taking down huge pots, and like guys that were there, they were really friendly, but like a couple of guys just openly complained. They're just like, I never fucking know what you're gonna do. Like I can't figure out what style you're playing. I just can't figure it out. I was like, yeah, and one of them was like joking around with me like a lot. He's just like, how do you make these decisions? How did you know to stay in for that? And I just said, well, I'm fucking crazy. That's how I'm doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the whole it's honestly like I've watched a bunch of those videos, and a real part of it is just being unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like
Don't let them figure you out.
That like Phil Ivey, that guy.
Yeah.
Is crazy. He'll go like all in on like a hand that is just stupid, and people just know.
And that's one of the things that's in this book. I don't remember if it was Howard Lederer. Who was it? It was not. It was what is that guy's name? I can't think of it. But that was one of his things. It's like every once in a while, play a hand that you have no business playing.
Yeah.
And like if the pot stays small, if there's not a lot of action, try to win it, because sometimes you do, and secondly, sometimes you end up having to flip over cards at the end of a hand where there wasn't a lot of betting, and people see that you just played shit.
Yeah.
And then they have no fucking idea what you're doing after that. It's like, you did what? You have a fucking pair of sevens, and you're flipping cards at the end of the game. Why wasn't I in this pot? Like, they all beat themselves up over it, and then they're like, "Oh Jesus!" And then you win a fucking hand later on. And so, like, that was part of the teaching of his book, was be random on purpose. Yeah, that's pretty cool shit.
Yeah, it's like my girlfriends give me crap. Like, you're watching people play poker. I'm like, it is really interesting. Like, it is like it is way more strategy than you would ever think.
Yeah, I mean that's like, because there's numbers, but the only way to alter those numbers is through your actions and your body language. And some of those guys are just fucking great actors. Like they give you just enough emotion.
That Phil Hellmuth guy is like,
yeah,
he will like go out of his way to
yep,
crap like that, and you're like, he's sitting on fucking
Yep.
fucking pocket kings or whatever,
Yep.
and like he's definitely gonna win this hand, and he takes a whole like minute and a half to make this huge bet.
Yep, and that's part of it. Like, make people sit around, make them bored, make them make a mistake. I mean, it's like you have to outlast your opponent. Yeah, poker's pretty fucking cool.
It is.
Yeah, I never got into speed chess at all. I never really enjoyed playing with a clock. To like the detriment of my ability to find people to play chess with, because I actually prefer kind of a long game of chess. Like, I like to take the time to think of all the moves I can hold in my
that's-
head. Yeah.
Oh.
Pause. A taster named Nurk Perderberk calls you from nearby. He is being chased by pirates from the unstoppable sharks. He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, he is 48 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you will have to fight off the pirates on his tail.
You've already killed one of their friends.
Yeah. So we're going to, before we do... Oh, see, now here's the problem with this random event, is I can't go look at this guy's stats before I say offer safety.
I see. Yeah, you just kind of have to take a roll on it.
So...
Hey, I just want to tell you about this really amazing offer. If you contribute today $183 or more to the Donald J. Trump campaign, you will receive a signed Make America Great Again ball cap.
Wow. I wonder what are those going for on eBay?
You know what?
Maybe it's worth it.
Maybe it's worth it that we just get a bunch of them embroidered and then just
I can make a bunch of money off Donald Trump and not vote for him. That sounds like a win-win.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'm going to offer safety. I'm going to roll the dice.
You might as well.
We need help. All right, what do we got here? Nurk. Why are you cloud watching, you dumb motherfucker? Okay. He's going to get murdered by the pirates on his tail because he's stargazing. This is not starting off great. He's going to get fucking killed. Dipshit. All right, he's a part of my thing, so I'm going to draft his ass and get him inside because he is stupid as toast. What an idiot. And here they come. Oh, there's also an escape pod that has landed nearby. After I fight off these raiders, hopefully that's still around. Yeah, we've got a woman bleeding to death in the wilderness here. We're going to need to build a prison cell for her because we would have to capture her.
You know, you'd think if she's bleeding to death and you just saved her, that...
Hey, why don't you stick around for a while? Work off your debt. You know, that part where we saved your life?
Yeah. That part where you were just in exposure, dying.
Yeah.
We got you.
All right, we're going to get this guy here as fast as possible. Oh, yeah, he's running. He's running his little butt off. All right, get inside. And... Are you armed? This guy looks like a piece of work. He's got a stab scar on his left arm. What is your stats here? Incapable of dumb labor. Great. Psychically dull. I think that means that those psychic drones will not affect him as much.
That's nice.
He's an optimist, and he has an annoying voice.
That's not good.
Nurk's voice has a particularly grating nasal quality to it, and he tends to talk in barked, garbled phrases. This predisposes others to dislike him. Great. He was a child star, and in adulthood he was a taster. For a medieval king, any dish served at the royal table had to be sampled first by Nurk.
Wow,
He lived a decadent lifestyle at court, getting fat, doing very little work. Awesome. So glad he's here. Jesus. Does he do anything? At least he's not all of his skills aren't all blacked out. All right, we're going to say that your number one priority is fighting fires. You may be a patient.
You know, sometimes Facebook is great. Sometimes it's horrible, but I just scrolled past. This is a great thing. I scrolled past this post. It's a couple pictures, and one of the pictures is a paragraph. And it says, "This man right here, this man just got diagnosed with lung cancer. He's a great man, high school teacher, devoted parent of a beautiful newborn girl and a boy with cerebral palsy. Can I get an amen for him? ? Thank you, brothers and sisters. Keep him in your prayers." And it's just 3 pictures of Bryan Cranston.
That's fucking great. Right.
Whereas earlier today, someone on my Facebook was like, "I've been sitting in my airplane on the tarmac for an hour. Please pray for me."
No.
I'm like, you know what?
No.
It's not. No.
A, it won't do anything. It's a waste of my time. And B, even if it did work, no.
It's like the most selfish
Tough it
thing.
out, like everybody else.
Yeah, like, you know, That happens. It just happens this day and age.
In a world where prayer works, I'm not using it because you're bored.
Right.
Seriously, you're going to fill up the fucking prayer queue with that bullshit? Fuck you. That's bullshit.
You literally have a phone that you just posted this on. Like, you have the entertainment that you need at your fingertips.
Tough it out. Tough it out. God, that's so fucking irritating.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Nurk has a weapon here. You better get outside and pick up that club, son. Run! Run! Sprinkles and McCoy are gonna spring out of bed. I'm gonna draft Nurk as well. Alright. And everybody bum rush these motherfuckers and murder their asses. Go. Action. Kill him.
Get him.
Oh, Nurk, you're in the line of fire, you fucking idiot. There we go, one's down. Move it, Nurk. McCoy, get out of the way. 2 dead pirates.
Nice. Take all their shit.
Strip. Strip.
I think with your dead pirates, I'm going to bid you fair adieu for the evening.
Yeah, I may save this and cash out myself. It's getting late here. Yeah, this game kicks ass, though, dude.
Yeah, I think I may just go ahead and get it. I was gonna wait till I beat some game to justify buying it, but
it's fantastic to have available whenever I want to play it. You know.
Yeah.
And it has been nonstop since I got it, but I've played nothing else but this game since I bought it. But I do see it being that, oh yeah, I'm gonna play a little, like it's got that Civilization vibe to me.
It seems like one of those games where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna play it for a little bit,
and then it's 3 a.m.
Exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Which is that's just a hallmark of a great game.
That's what happened to me last night. Luckily, soccer games didn't start until 10 a.m., which was great. So I got 5 hours of sleep, which is plenty. That is enough sleep. It's great. Oh wait, this guy's not dead. Yeah, we're gonna convert this motherfucker.
Oh, dead pirate. Now he's gonna be your buddy.
Yeah. All right. In episode 2, we'll pick up from this point. This is my note to myself to make an edit right here. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right.
I'm gonna keep playing. You don't have to talk to me, but if you want to leave it on, feel free. It won't be weird or nothing.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Take it easy.
Bye.